Hey guys, so today I'm doing a Country Wayne roundup so we can keep up. Okay, it's the first Monday of the year. Here we go. We finally got Ant and Shayla exposed for being the trifling ass motherfuckers that they are. Okay, we already know, like, I feel Ant isn't going to be with Shayla. She's a side piece. That's the energy that is giving. That's the lesson that is being learned, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Okay, he left Amber. I don't know if he left her. He just not going back to the house because he's afraid of her. He's afraid of Amber. Okay, he's been afraid of her. He's just afraid to be accountable. Let's call a spade a spade. Anthony, like a lot of men, just don't want to be accountable for the fucked up shit that they did, okay? I do want to point out that he cheated with Shayla before he knew about the situation with Wayne. And I also want to point out that until they were married, Amber was a single woman. Say what you want. It is what it is. And if he didn't want to deal with that, he could have left her. And having a baby, or I don't even think that's his baby, but being in this situation, period, let alone with her best friend, is the most trifling thing I've ever heard of. So Amber did call Diesel over. Diesel is going through his own thing. I'm going to assume in like a week or two, we're going to get back to the Diesel storyline because his mind is still fucked up. He's not believing that his homeboy told him what he told him. I don't even want to get into that. Okay. Diesel told Amber, it's been like a month or so. If Diesel was in his right mind, Diesel would be able to tell Amber, oh, that's his baby. This been going on for a very long time. I'm sorry. I've been throwing shots. But again, Amber should also have enough common sense to think back. Again, hindsight is 2020, especially now. And I know she's thinking back on a lot of things, but just to think back as to why Anthony hated Diesel for so long. Why Anthony was out here funding Diesel's going ape shit at the bar. Okay? When Amber calms her mind down and she's able to connect them dots, oh, the dots are gonna be dotting. Okay? And since we're talking about Amber, let's talk about Ernestine showing up, asking her if old boy can move into Amber's house. Have Ernestine not lost enough? Just a question. I get it, but like, girl, you've lost your whole career. You are a stripper now. I know she's like, I'm trying to find myself. Baby, you are a stripper. You should have found yourself when you were back in the day. And now his little ghetto girlfriend, who already got you fired, she's coming harder for you. Okay, it would not shock me if by the end of, if in 2 weeks, Ernestine is sitting up in jail with Dr. Faith, because I don't think Dr. Faith got out of jail. It would not shock me because Melissa, whatever her name is, she's not done with you. Okay, she told you to leave her ghetto man alone. You didn't want to leave her ghetto man alone. And now you are in this situation and you can't even depend on Jay because Jay is moving on. Slowly but surely, he's moving on to the pastor's niece. And, yeah. Okay, what else we want to talk about? Mike's STD. Listen, Mike out here being all hurt and shit. I need Mike to find out about Shayla. I think if Mike finds out about Shayla, he'll be less hurt and he'll start seeing shit more clearly. Okay? I need him to find out about Shayla like ASAP. Okay? Tamara know now, so hopefully the pastor gonna know soon. I need people to find out. I need Mike to find out. He is here, just running through women, just being a weirdo. Scared his cousin gonna whoop his ass or take him out of here, which he probably should because you boinked his girlfriend. Okay, no one cares that you're going through your own, that Shayla left you for her best friend's husband. At the end of the day, she wasn't shit anyway. So you all brokenhearted, you need to work on that, fix that, and figure out why you so caught up. Or Shayla, in my opinion, she must squirt or something. She must squirt or something. She must squirt or something. And that whole, oh, I am nothing without you, that shit is gonna run its course, especially with Anthony, who Shayla has absolutely nothing. She doesn't even want nothing. Okay, she wants Anthony just because he's just because she's Amber's man. Okay, she hates Amber's guts. This is one reason I keep telling y'all to watch the people around you. Okay, everybody's not your friend. I don't give a fuck if they say they your friend. Everybody is not your friend. Okay, so you need to watch the people around you, because there's a lot more Shaylas in the world than there are Ambers in the world. Pay attention, okay? What else? Oh, y'all, they done came hard. So Frank, y'all know Frank had a real life car accident, and like a smart motherfucker that he is, he decided that he was going to use that real ass car accident for content. And I was like, damn, car flipped and everything. I was like, oh yeah, get that check, Frank. That's what you do. You know, shit happens, just jump up in there, double dutch into that check. I ain't mad at it. But that was a real life situation. And just like, hey, let's turn this camera on, because you can't make this shit up. You couldn't. Okay, what else? Can we talk about Domini? Can we talk about Domini and Domini's boyfriend? Domini is a beautiful woman, but Domini is very insecure. Okay, that's what Domini's issue with Mike's daughter. It's normally them type of women. Issues with the daughter, you know, issues with everything, jealous of her friend. And this is not the first time she has side-eyed Jocelyn, okay? And Jocelyn is the realest friend she'll ever have, okay? Let's call it a buck. But she's so man-obsessed, it's not clicking with her, okay? So the new dude she just met two and a half weeks ago, at the end of the day, it's like 2.5 weeks ago, he told you he don't want you friends with your best friend no more. You known him for 2 weeks. You known her for how long? And you still dating him. But okay. Then he came out. I must have missed the video when he came out and tried to hug Jocelyn. He knows what he's doing. He's a fucked up dude. He's a manipulator. And he's manipulating you. And you here looking at Jocelyn sideways when your man is doing a weird shit. He also came out today in his robe wide open, and then just stood there like, I didn't know you were here. I didn't know you were here. Miss me with that shit, bro. Miss me with that shit, boy. And then she side-eyeing Jocelyn like, what's wrong? Oh, it was just an accident. He stood there for the longest time trying to look like, oh, it was an accident. Miss me. Come on, man. I get it. A lot of these skits, they're like learning lessons, right? But like, girl, she did the same thing over Music Stole Child. Girl, if some of these women need to stop being so obsessed with men. That's the problem. Dominique is so obsessed with just, first it was Mike, and now that was him, and it's like, girl, maybe you could be on your own, I don't know, for like a week and a half. Remember, it was a scammer. It was, you know what I'm saying? Like a week and a half, but we get it. You're beautiful. We get it. You're beautiful. But like, these men need to see you as more than just being beautiful. Okay? Because like, this is not what it is. And just piggybacking off of that, I'm going to get into Sara. I've literally been annoyed, and I hardly watch the Sara skits in the morning. I'm like, girl, but I like Athena. And is it me? Or is Athena and Sara literally going through what Sarah's mother and Erica's mother went through? That's the storyline. Because when you don't deal with your shit like Sara, say what you want about Brock. Brock is a lot. Say what you want about Brock. But Brock called a spade a spade. She got daddy issues. She don't even speak to Erica now because he was my daddy first. He's whatever. He abandoned both of y'all. Whatever. He abandoned both of y'all. Dealing with your daddy issues, extremely important. I used to say, it's just, when I was young, I thought, the girls that didn't have no dads, they had like daddy issues, and like, you got some issues if you have a dad, but it's not the same. It's actually worse in my opinion. I think it might be better to just like have been abandoned by the motherfucker than, him show up and do things that are like abandoning, right? Like Sarah's dad wholeheartedly like abandoned her, and she's traumatized, and she keeps creating these fucked up situations, and the more effed up the dude is, the more she runs towards it. And we talking about from Wayne and all of this, the more she has to prove her worth and her value to these men, because she felt like she had to prove something to her father. You don't have to prove nothing to him, sweetie. And I get it, because they're supposed to be the ones who love, your parents supposed to be the ones who love you the most, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't. And she got to figure that out. Because literally, she's about to have a whole situation just like her mother and Erica's mother did. Because knowing about Athena and him used to going out, why? dating this man for about 3 weeks, talking about you want to have a baby, when you just broke up Brock's marriage. Call a spade a spade. And mad at him 3 weeks ago, and now you here trying to pull a whole family with another motherfucker, and then trying to force him to be good with it and to be friends with it. You have a problem, and she got to figure that shit out. You know, she got to figure that shit out. I don't know what's gonna happen. I wish the best for her, but a dingy bitch is gonna be a dingy bitch. And when you dingy, you gotta call. You have, and I say this and I mean this. You have to be able to call your own shit out. Because if you can't call your own shit out, everybody will use it against you. That boy, that guy, whatever his name is, he knows that you are broken. The fact that you still fucking with him after everything that happened, that he told you with Athena and all of this shit, tells him that you are a broken bitch and he's gonna destroy you. But hey, what else do I have to say? Let's talk about D just real fast and then we out of here. I feel bad for D. D got a lot of shit going on, but the reality is D needs to stand on business and talk to them people who are his actual parents. He's running from them, right? But taking it out on everybody, right? No, I don't think that Tamara, what the fuck Tamara is doing is wild bananas, and she is green and silly, right? But like, because he's going through this, he couldn't communicate that shit right. Yes, he's been extremely disrespectful because the people he was supposed to be disrespectful with, he keeps running from them. The people he's supposed to be dealing with all these issues he have, his mom, his dad, and abandoning him, all of this shit, he keeps running from that. Instead of dealing with that, he was taking it out on her. But let's not pretend like Tamara ain't playing in everybody's face. And I felt D when he said, well, damn, I was good enough to save your life from Zeus. I was good enough to take some bullets for you. I was good enough to work all of this shit out. I was good enough when you needed me. I was good enough when I was helping you pay your tuition. But I'm having a bad situation right now. And the fact that you don't even know that's really what's going on in his mind. The fact that you don't even know, and we lived together and been together for all these years, and you don't know that this shit happening with my dad. You don't know this shit happened to my mom. You don't know none of that. Says how preoccupied you are with a pastor who is taking advantage of you. Because that's what pastors do. Holy date my ass. All right. Now I think I'm going to do this daily because this was fun. Anyway, tell me what y'all think. I'm going to post this and I hope y'all enjoy it. As always, I hope you no, that's my regular live. This is just some Kountry Wayne shit and it's funny and I enjoy Kountry Wayne. So hopefully y'all like this video. I'm out.